Hey family, welcome back to our devotion time. Thanks for tuning in. Today's devotion is called Only God. Let me ask you only this. Did you receive the Spirit by works of the law or by hearing with faith? Are you so foolish? Having begun by the Spirit, are you now being perfected by the faith? And that's in Galatians 3:2-3. And here's the devotion. There are many situations that we want to change, but they are completely beyond our control. There are times we want to change other people, but we are powerless over them. There are also times we want to change ourselves, especially when we are hurting. We simply want the pain in our hearts to go away, or we want the struggle we are dealing with to end. We want to think different, to feel different, and sometimes to live different. But we can't change ourselves either. We can't heal ourselves. We can't strengthen ourselves. All of that is God's job, and He will do it as we surrender to Him and trust Him. He will work with us patiently and lovingly to lead us to the very best He has for us. The Apostle Paul understood this well. He knew the power of God's grace in such an intense personal way because of his radical encounter with Jesus. Acts 9:1-22. God changed him from vicious persecutor of Christians to one of the true heroes of our faith. He transformed Paul's heart completely. Because of his experience, he could say with authority that only God can change a person. In Paul's letter to the in Paul's letter to the Galatians, he makes several important points. One of them is what he says in Galatians 3 verse 2, when he asks the Galatians whether they received the Spirit by works or by faith. Of course, he knew that the Galatians received the Holy Spirit by faith. He asked the question because he wanted them to think about it. Everything God does for us, we receive by faith. We receive Christ totally by faith. We receive the Holy Spirit by faith. We receive the love of God by faith. And we need to live our lives totally by faith. When we realize we need to change in some areas, whether that change means we need to be healed and strengthened, or whether we should think or act differently, our natural response is to try to make that change happen. Our human nature thinks, I will change. Often we become very disappointed with ourselves and we even feel condemned when we do not succeed as transforming ourselves. We should be much wiser to devote the energy we use trying to change ourselves to praying and trusting God and to do what He needs us to do. You may be thinking right now of something you wish you could change about yourself. You are certainly responsible to do what God showed you to do and to be obedient as He leads you to change, but both the process of change and the end results are up to Him. He is working in you and He will bring about the change needed in your life as you continue to surrender to Him and follow Him. Only God has the power to change me, and He will do it as I follow Him. And again, the devotion is called Only God. And yes, there has been times when I was like, if I could just change certain things like how I look and, you know, my appearance, I could just change this and change that, or change the family members that I have, and but only God can change things. So just trust God and believe God that He will change you, and He will change you for the better. And it's only God. Only God can bring you through out of trials and tribulations. Only God can heal you. Only God can see you through. Only God can give you strength. Only God, not man, but God. Don't put your confidence in men, put your confidence in God, and know that it's only God. Only God can change your mindset. Only God can change how you feel in your heart. Only God. Only God can change your family. Only God can save your family. But it's only God. So thanks for tuning in for this devotion. I pray that it helped you. Remember to encourage someone, love on each other. Let someone know that you love them, because you don't know who needs to hear the words, I love you. So on tonight, be blessed. Have a good night. Stay safe. And if you're traveling, I pray God give you traveling mercies. And we'll talk soon. Bye.